Hey there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have some big Marvel news that's come out recently. It looks like Julia Garner has officially been cast as the female Silver Surfer in the upcoming Fantastic Four movie. So in recent months, we had a lot of speculation about this female Silver Surfer, and Anya Taylor-Joy, her name was at the top of the pile when it came to speculation and fan rumours regarding this casting of the female Silver Surfer. But like I say, Julia Garner has officially been cast in that role now. So in this video, we're going to be diving into what we know about Fantastic Four, talking about the female Silver Surfer, and taking a look at, casting rumours around Galactus as well. So, this article comes to us from Comic Flick News. Julia Garner joins MCU reboot, the Fantastic Four's Silver Surfer. So, breaking news from Deadline confirms a significant shift in Marvel's casting landscape. The Fantastic Four reboot will feature a fresh interpretation of the iconic Silver Surfer character, with a twist. Julia Garner, known for her Emmy-winning roles in Ozark and Inventing Anna, is set to embody the cosmic hero. However, contrary to expectations, Garner won't portray a gender-swapped version of Norrin Radd. Instead, she will portray Shala Bao, a pivotal figure from the original Marvel Comics lore. In the comics, Shala Bao was the Empress of Zen-La, Norrin Radd's home planet, and first love. When faced with the threat of Galactus devouring their world, Radd volunteered to become Galactus' herald in exchange for Zen-La's salvation. Later, Franklin Richards, assuming Galactus' mantle, granted Shala cosmic powers, allowing her to join Radd as his twin herald. So yeah, it goes quite deep into comic lore. I'm not going to pretend I haven't read these comics. I'm not into the lore as much as what a lot of people probably are. And like I say, it's a lot kind of inside baseball with this Shala Bao character, I should say. I think that's how you pronounce it. But yeah, it's a deep dive into the comics and kind of the mythos around the Silver Surfer character. And I think a lot of hardcore comic book enthusiasts will be really happy with the direction that Marvel have taken on that kind of interpretation of this upcoming Silver Surfer in Fantastic Four. But like I say, I haven't read the comics myself, so I don't know a whole lot about the backstory of Silver Surfer. But based on this, I think a lot of the kind of fans behind the comics will be happy with that interpretation. So Garner joins an ensemble already featuring Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards. They should have cast somebody else in my opinion. Mr. Fantastic. Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm. I think that was good casting. Obviously, Vanessa Kirby is going to be the Invisible Woman. Joseph Quinn is Johnny Storm. There was a lot of people that were very, very puzzled about that casting. The Human Torch. And Evan Moss-Bacharach as Ben Grimm. I think that was good casting. While rumours swell around Cillian Murphy and Mads Mikkelsen as potential picks for Doctor Doom, the casting race for this iconic villain remains wide open, with numerous contenders vying for the coveted role. Yeah, so when it comes to Doctor Doom in the upcoming Fantastic Four movie, we've got Cillian Murphy's name, we've got Mads Mikkelsen, and one of the big ones that everyone was really happy and surprised to be hearing about was Henry Cavill potentially playing Doctor Doom. So there's three massive actors there. I would be happy if any of them landed the role, in my opinion. They're all great actors, and I think they could all bring something great to Doctor Doom. But we just want to see Doctor Doom done right on screen. The character is so damn compelling, and a lot of people want him to be the big bad going forward in the MCU. So obviously we have that official image that was put out here about the casting announcement of Fantastic Four. A lot of people liked this image. There was a lot of people that didn't like the image. I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was the best way to announce the cast. I think they could have done a better picture in my opinion. But it is what it is. So Javier Bardem is still rumoured to be the top choice for Galactus, but his schedule may prevent him from signing on. He's an incredible A-class, world performer. I would be really happy with him being Galactus, but then again, there's so many other actors that could bring a lot to Galactus as well. I'm assuming Galactus would just be a big CGI creature. He's like a planet eater, so I'm assuming he would only be lending his voice rather than his kind of image or likeness, because as I say, the creature's just like a big CGI kind of planet eater. So we'd have to see how that plays out. But yeah, there's a lot of actors that could do that character justice, no problems. So details surrounding the plot of Fantastic Four remain shrouded in mystery, but recent speculation suggests a fascinating twist. The film could unfold in an alternate universe. If these rumours hold true, it hints at the characters being variants from elsewhere in the multiverse, possibly converging with the main MCU timeline following the interdimensional rift caused by Dar-Ben in the Marvels. Yeah, so this is supposed to be set in the 60s, I believe. It's going to be like a 60s period piece, from what I remember hearing about. And as you can kind of see in this image here, obviously they've got like NASA and space and stuff back from the 60s. But yeah, I mean, you know, leaning more into multiverse, I'm not sure if that's a good idea. I think a lot of the fan base, when it comes to these Marvel films, have kind of got fed up. They've kind of, you know, they've kind of been a bit fatigued with the whole multiverse thing. It's too complicated, it's too complex, it leaves too much space for plot holes and different things to go wrong. But that's kind of the least issues of what Marvel is facing right now. They need to get back to more street level kind of antics with their superheroes. They need to kind of simplify the overall narrative of their phases. And yeah, there's a lot of issues going on, but there's a lot of people that are very, very excited for Fantastic Four. But Fantastic Four hasn't been doing great in recent years. You know, their comic book run was disastrous. It got cancelled. And they're not as popular as they once were. Can their movie come out and do great financially at the box office? Only time will tell. But there's definitely a lot of people that are very, very excited for this movie. So Kevin Feige has also confirmed that this will not be another origin story for the super team. Obviously, we've had 2 iterations of Fantastic Four on the big screen. And they both kind of like origin stories of them being in space, hit by the cosmic rays. And that's how they get all their superpowers. So we've had 2 origin linked movies already. So I kind of understand why you wouldn't want to go back to that well again. You know, people already know how they get their powers. We don't need to retrace old steps. And or they can kind of give like literally a minute opening sequence that shows us, instead of giving us like a 30-minute sequence, taking up too much screen time about showing the origins, which we already know. So a lot of people know the origin story, absolutely. A lot of people know the basics. How do we take that and bring something that they've never seen before? He said in 2022 interview, comparing this new take on the heroes to Marvel Studios' pact with Sony to bring Spider-Man into the MCU. We've set a very high bar for ourselves, we're bringing that to the screen. So Matt Shakman will direct the movie. Production is expected to get underway this summer, and the film is set to bow on July 25th, 2025. So yeah, guys, that's kind of where we are. Javier Bardem, rumoured to play Galactus. We've got several different names who are rumoured to play Doctor Doom, Cillian Murphy, Mads Mikkelsen, potentially Henry Cavill. And now we've got our female Silver Surfer, as Julia Garner. So we've got the four main characters of the actual Fantastic Four have been cast. We have our female Silver Surfer. So we just need our Galactus and we need our Doctor Doom, those 2 massive villains within the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The casting is going to be very, very important to make sure they get the castings right. But this whole casting here of Julia Garner as female Silver Surfer, I think it's okay. I don't really know a lot of her work. I haven't had big exposure to this actress, but the things that she's been in, you know, have been pretty good, and I hear that she's a great actress. But guys, jump into the comment section. Let me know what you think about this, about Julia Garner being cast as the Silver Surfer. Are you for it? Are you against it? And are you excited for the Fantastic Four going forward? Let me know all your thoughts, comments, and opinions down in the comment section below, and I can't wait to see what you have to say. As always, guys, thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one.